Hello guys, my name is IronMac117 and today I am doing a review on Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I just saw this, I just got back from seeing it. I got an early kind of screening of it because it doesn't really come out until Boxing Day, which is the 26th of December. And yeah, and so I got to see this a bit early, which is great, because, there'll be a lot of kids obviously wanting to see, even though there was a lot of kids anyway. So, but it was pretty packed. The theater was pretty packed. Everyone was pretty much really looking forward to this. So yeah, sorry, I've like slowly losing my voice today, so sorry about that. But yes, it has been slowly going away. Anyway, Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I really like the Sonic films. I really love the first one. I love the second one. This is my favorite out of the three. I think this is the best one out of the three, and it is my favorite out of the three. And yeah, I guess some like for the stuff I don't know if there's anything I didn't like. Robotnik, like Jim Robotnik, the main one, he didn't get really much to do in this, but every scene with him was really funny. Like, he wasn't the main villain of the story, if that makes sense, but obviously it's like Shadow and his like granddad and stuff like that. But either way, I still loved it. I think everyone was great in this. The CGI is incredible in these movies. I just like everything looks great in this. All the hedgehogs and Knuckles and all them, they all look fantastic. Even the robots and the space station, all of it looks fantastic. It's quite incredible how the CGI in this looks better than most superhero movies these days, which is kind of it's just kind of interesting, if you know what I mean. Even the scenes where you have both of the Robotniks, obviously both of them are being played by Jim Carrey. It looks great. Like, it never feels odd. I know we've got that technology now to make it look seamless, and it doesn't look weird at all, but it just looked incredible in this. And the dynamic between both of them was just hilarious. It is some of the best of Jim Carrey that I've ever seen. Yeah, every scene with both of them is just a laugh. It's just amazing. Yeah, I think Keanu Reeves as Shadow is really great in this. You really feel for Shadow in this, to be honest. You really do feel for him, and the kind of pain that he goes through. And yeah, and every scene with him, every fight scene with him and everything is just badass. Is just awesome. Yeah, I think Sonic's really good in this. He is still... I didn't find him annoying in this one. I think the only movie I've really found him annoying was the first one. I think he's really annoying in that first movie. But in this one, not so much, which I think was good. Knuckles is just always great. He just comes up with the most randomest one-liners, and they're always funny. Like, it's just good. He's just always good in this. Tails is always great in this as well. Yeah, all the characters are just really written well and just act like their characters, There's no woke shit in this either. There was nothing I noticed that I was like, that's a bit woke or anything. It was funny, actually. There was one joke in the film, and apparently my brother, I went to this with my brother, but he mentioned that there's a joke that's kind of like towards women, if that makes sense. Like, it's funny because it just came out of nowhere. But one of the people in front of me apparently looked back and was like, "You're laughing at that?" And it's like, yeah, it's fucking funny. Like, just because it came out of nowhere. You'll know what I mean, what joke it is. But, yeah, but, like, it just kind of came out of nowhere. I was just like, what the fuck is that kind of... but yeah, everyone was really great in this. I think all the human characters are great. That's been one thing I've really liked, actually, about these Sonic movies, is that the human characters aren't annoying. Like when you watch, like, Transformers, for example, and the human characters are just so annoying, and you just really can't stand them, but they kind of have to be in it. These Sonic movies, you don't ever really have that issue. Like, everyone you like. You like Tom, you like his girlfriend, you like the military characters, all of them are just good. They're all good characters, And they're all there when they're, need to be. The plot basically is about Shadow basically breaking out of prison. He's been in cryotube for I think 50 years, he said. And basically he's just on a revenge streak with the new Dr. Robotnik, obviously the granddad one. Just on a revenge, seeking adventure, I guess. Obviously, if you see in the trailers, he obviously loses someone, Shadow, and he's just, and that kind of leads to these events of him basically just wanting to destroy the Earth, basically. Once again, those are not spoilers, you see it in the trailers and stuff. There is 2 post-credit scenes. One is mid-credit, and then I think the last one was right after the credits. Is right after the credits. I think right. I was there. And they're basically teasing what's to come next and teasing a character that's going to be returning. I actually am wondering if this is going to be the last film with Jim Carrey. I actually am wondering if they're going to this is the last one. The second one was supposedly meant to be that as well with him, but it does feel like this is meant to be the last one with his character. But, yeah, honestly, he's great in this. He's so funny. There's some really funny scenes in this as well. There's a great dance scene in this that just came out of nowhere. It sounds ridiculous. I know all the Sonic movies have had, a dance scene in them, I guess. But this just came out of nowhere, and it's bloody brilliant. And all the action is incredible. The fight scene at the end between Sonic and Shadow is amazing. Just everything about this was just spot on, and I see why people are praising it. I see why people are going to see it. It's the best in the 3. Is it going to be the last one? No. They actually recently just announced Sonic the Hedgehog 4 is coming in 2027, I think it was. Which makes sense. I just read. Did IGN seriously give this movie a 6? Hold up. Wait, that just came up here. What? No way. Did they? They gave it a 6. Are these guys fucking high? They gave it a 6. Let me guess. They thought Mufasa was a fucking good film? I can't believe they gave this movie a 6. I've just seen that. IGN needs to, rot and burn. How are they still a thing? Okay, that just blew my mind. Anyway, besides that shitty review, I love this movie. I think, honestly, I don't really have anything to say that I don't like about it. Honestly, this is a 5 out of 5 for me. I think everything in this is great. The action is great. The pacing is great. The comedy is great. The CGI is great. The characters, Shadow's character is built so well in this, and he's a really compelling villain. It's incredible. I'm just surprised. Also, Keanu Reeves' voice acting was really good, by the way. And Idris Elba, as I said, for Knuckles was amazing. But all the voice acting is great in this, and I think that's something that's really great. But yeah, I hope this movie does really well. I think it will. I think it's already tracking to do really well. It's already beating the Mufasa movie, which apparently a lot of people have said is shit. I haven't seen it. I have no interest in seeing it. And it's kind of nice to end on this movie for the year. I think this is probably... I don't know if I'll do any top 10 or 5 favorite movies of this year or anything. I don't know. Do people like me doing that? I never really thought about it. I thought about doing some, but... yeah, I'll have to think about it. I have to see what movies there are that are worth doing. But yeah, anyway, guys, as I said, 5 out of 5. Thank you very much for watching. Please go like and subscribe. Go see this movie. It's a good time. Peace.